though. The Tomb Kings look so badass in there. Alright, we have Dogs of War versus Beasts of Chaos. Sheik picking his primary race, the Beasts. And again, we're gonna see Tilia coming out of Inspired here. Then over on Sheik's side of the map, I'm assuming we're gonna have Wild Magic picked as the tech for our Beast player here. Alright, we're going Beast Lord. Always curious to see, because I feel like Beast of Chaos is one of the races where we genuinely do see a variety of early game picks from them, right? Because we will see people going for the Beast Lord, and the Centaur Hunter is also a pretty common pick. We do have, okay, so Inspired selecting to go for the Paymaster build. I wonder if he saw the match between, I think it was Lemmy's and Dice? Where Dice pulled out this play, I believe? The level 6, the ultimate from the Paymaster is just, it was Frostbitten. Yeah, that's right, sorry. Yeah, maybe he saw that series and recognized just how strong this is. If it's crazy, Frost did it. That's pretty true. We've definitely seen a lot of the more meta pick, or the more meta breaking weird shit coming out of Frost. Frost always looking for opportunities to just have really cool builds, but you love to see it. It's Alad the Mammoth Slayer. Actually, picking up an early Circlet of Nobility off the creep camp's pretty good. All in all, pretty decent items. I would not be upset pulling those items off of creep camps. And his Circlet of Nobility matched on the other side of the field. Along with some slippers. It does feel rather gambly going for this Paymaster build. The Paymaster seeming pretty average to meh until he gets to that level 6, at which point he becomes absolutely insane. Just being able to drop a free level 6 hero on the board is pretty crazy. Inspired pushing into the creep camp at his natural. A horde of sea dogs ready to start building the new town hall. It looks like Inspired is, or sorry, Sheik is getting up to tier 3 as quickly as he can.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, right, sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even know.
town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Inspired practices a lot with Frostbite. Yeah, yeah. You could see it too from the matchups. Inspired was, it looked like he had felt like he was scared to go for his typical lizard man play. He knew if he went for that dice was gonna have very strong answers for it.
Siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, hey.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it seems pretty underwhelming until you hit that level 6 ultimate point, if I'm being honest. A lot of pretty mediocre tier 1 units and nothing really too overly strong to like hold the fort at the early game to get you to that level 6 point. So be curious to see how this goes.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
All right, a quick town.
Player's forces are under attack.
I gotta change my Discord setup because I'm not on sensitivity.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not really sure what Inspired's going for with the Paymaster here. I can't imagine any kind of harassment opportunity, really. He dropped his Legionary tent up here to pop a unit or two, but...
Player's forces are under attack.
yeah, he's just he doesn't have much in the way of an army here. Here comes the pikeman, though. Yeah, it's very difficult to push into Beast of Chaos base this early on. The Blasphemous Orb just peppering units.
A player's forces are
Between-
under attack.
Yeah, between the War Pig, the War Pig pens up front and the Blasphemous Orb, I'd say it's probably the hardest race to push into early game. I feel like it's a pretty safe claim.
A town is under siege.
Sheik's pushing in here, trying to get some damage done to the natural expansion. Yeah, not having a hero or a way to be able to heal his units here is pretty problematic. It's a great opportunity for a Sheik to push in, try and get some damage done to this natural expansion. Here comes another wave of summoned units. Trying to hold them off. He's sending his army out to hit Sheik's forces here from the backside. But most of his army is already pretty red and orange. Yeah, I fully expected Sheik to just turn around and just eat this army.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
There's the Primal Fury. Trying to chase down what units are left here. There's about almost a 15 supply offset between the two of them right now. The Paymaster should be taking the board any second now. There he is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Much akin to my strategy in StarCraft 2, I'm hoping that the enemy player has a coronary embolism or their internet shuts off. They are pretty even on supply. Unfortunately, there's just a massive hero advantage on Sheik's side of the map here, having a level 3 and the level 1 hero, as well as matching the level hero, the Paymaster's hero levels.
Forces are under attack.
Kind of what we expected, though, that this is as well, since Sheik no doubt knows the strategy, right? As soon as he sees Paymaster on the board, he knows he needs to shut the game down before they get to level 6. Yeah, suddenly having the level 6 Gut Stomper on the board is pretty freaking crazy, actually. Yep, electing for the Eminent Magus as a second hero here. Yeah, getting a bit of healing on the front line here. He does have the army lead right now, and does supply lead as far as in this exchange. So you should be able to push back this aggression. Right, forces a town portal out. So he holds, and he didn't really take a terrifying amount of damage for that. I think actually, at the end of the day, that could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, it looks like going for the High Wizard Adept training, which I believe gives them a Dispel. And Inspired's pushing out across the map. This will be a pretty important exchange right here. Both the main armies meeting up in the middle of the map. Immediately dropping the Legionary tent. With the healing from the Eminent Magus support,
A player's forces
I
are
would say Inspired probably has the army advantage right now. Yeah. Yeah, just a sheer numbers advantage.
player's forces are
The Primal Fury comes out for the Beast of Chaos player, boosting their attack speed. Or actually, that was bloodlust, wasn't it? I think that was actually bloodlust. Yeah. He's there's the primal fury. Sheik deciding he wants to fully commit to this fight and popping his racial ultimate to be able to get that attack speed out there. Looks like a game of rock'em sock'em robots here, with both armies just punching each other in the face. Okay, the Beast Lord as well hitting level 5 now. Yeah, the Beast Lord heal is a big deal. Let's see if we get a heal out. There it is. We get a heal out on the Wing Brute, bringing it back up to full. Inspired drops? Okay, yeah, I mean, Sheik did win this fight. I guess he decided that with the loss of his, the loss of his army, it was too much of an... I don't know, man. Maybe you got a different take on this. I feel like this is way too early leaving. I think that's the second time we've had way too early leaving. Yeah, he's du- he's double he's double mining. If he gets to 6, he gets a free 6 hero, and instantly the hero levels thing is not a thing. Right, right. Yeah, he might have even stayed in too long in the Lizard game. Seeing the stark contrast here, where I'm very surprised that they sometimes that when they tap out when they choose to. I understand there's a level of knowledge though that I don't have, that I'm sure they see and they know when their odds have hit staggeringly low. Oh, all right, get in there. Are you not playing? Like, you get in there, you snipe the W and get that prize pool money. I mean, it's the same. It'd been the same thing if you'd been Lizardman and you pushed Codal. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you'd been doing Lizardman Codal play, that would have been the exact same thing, effectively. Where you'd have been on, like, you could have been a huge offset and been super far behind, and then you get 2 or 3 Codal on the board, and you're just Gucci. Is that so? Oh. Say something? I try again.
Chemset, can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah, I had raids. Oh. Oh no.
Sounding a bit schizophrenic there for a second, were you? But yes, multiple personalities, different thing.
I think I fucking missed raids today. Oh no, dude.
Oh, that sucks.
Got too much shit going on.
What were you guys gonna? What were the raids on?
Fucking heroic raids today.
Very cool. I hope Inspired plays Vampire.
Jeez, man, that blows.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be more raids soon.
No, there's not. There's one a week. I just missed
no.
I missed my one weekly, which is gonna put me really far behind. That's my own poor planning though.
Eh.
All right, so we've got vampires versus lizardmen.
We can get the expected specializations of Van Karstein and the it's Quaddle spec. Forget what it's called. Both players starting out with the expected build path of altar and supply building. Van Karstein.
He's literally the same decibels than I am. Like, we're both at -10 to -15 range. I don't. I mean, I could turn him up even louder, but yeah, we should be at a uniform. I have some filter effects on my audio, but yeah, we should be at the same level of loudness. This is sad. Next time, man, you gotta get in before and we get this shit set up. Like that's why I didn't even.
It's okay. We don't have. I can just hear my shit if you want. Don't worry about it.
You're good. I'll adjust these things up so people can hear you here. Sorry, I'm griefing the game while I'm trying to adjust these things.
I didn't realize what was required. I wouldn't have asked.
No, it's fine. It's just a nightmare entirely, but and you know, asking me to adjust a few different audio things. We should be good now, I'm guessing. I turned the music off, and I guess if there's further problems with audio, just let me know.
The militia creeping essentially with the combat bound zombies. Sells his town portal for a bunch of mana regen and healing solves. He's going, Inspired's going for the artifacts of death and the haunted graveyard so he can get his dark arts training, and he's going for an orange camp right off the bat. On the other side, we see the skink war chief clearing the green camp with using the snacks to tank, keeping his war chief healthy.
It looks like he's actually pushing out with the totem spawned lizards as well to do some scouting here.
Yeah, trying to probably scout out an early expo or something like that. You know, is Inspired often tries to do that when he can. The vampire main only costs gold. They don't have a lumber depositing building, so I guess that's kind of the compensation for it.
Okay, yeah, he's got a baleful tower set up on the back line here to try and keep his workers safe.
Absolutely necessary for them. It provides both healing as well as you can actually garrison workers as you think you can in all defensive structures. Loading up on some items, getting some teleport boots, no doubt, on his necromancer. Meanwhile, Sheik taking away the green cans nearby to get level 2.
Yeah, he's also loaded up on some dispel scrolls here. He's gonna push in and try and get some early game harassment. This is effectively the window of opportunity for our lizardman player, right? Yeah,
Pretty good one.
he really wants to get this early game damage done.
Inspired being a human main is really great at microing his peons into militia, so kind of able to rebuke them pretty quickly. He's using this healthy skeleton brute as has siege damage, so it's actually really good at harassing structures.
Yeah, he's already brought down one of the towers here. And healing energy going, or the necromantic energy going out, healing his units there.
So yeah, the necromancer has a spell that all vampires have a base spell. Necromancer's is the skeletal brute. It does require an upgrade, but once you get it, it's they have like a scaling ability essentially. Then he's got ability that at any time he casts a spell, summons the necromantic energy. So whether he heals or summons the skeleton brute, he can bring out a new wave of zombies.
Yeah, I've seen that being a little random can sometimes be kind of problematic. I don't know if you saw the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ghouls got stuck in the wood line over here or whatever.
Oh, I've experienced it myself many a time. And like sometimes it puts it in the safest place and sometimes it just puts it in your enemies. And they actually give quite a lot of experience. So if you just right click it and they have 1 life.
Oh, yikes.
Yes.
A player's forces are under
Yeah.
attack.
As a bonus ability to the Necromancer's kit, he donates experience to the enemy every time he casts a spell. It's the greatest thing ever.
It's yeah. When I play against these guys, you know, when Inspired does it, he puts enough pressure on them that they have to worry about actually fighting. They can't just waste the micro energy to, you know. We see Inspired taking his natural a little bit later to throw off
A
Shek's
player's
timing.
forces are under attack.
Got a second hero out as Van Karsteins are able to do rapidly before he hits tier 2.
Yeah, I did notice the Dread Knight taking the board really early. That's going to be really good for him. Get the early levels on a second hero on the board here. It's also going to offset the early game advantages of the Lizardmen, which we don't really see Inspired, or Sheik rather, pushing advantage. We haven't seen any kind of harassment yet, or any kind of really pushing in.
Inspired's really prepared. He hears the wind walk, you could tell. He heard it because he... Oh, he's gonna run into the second hero though, the High Priest. This could be dangerous. Oh, no, they don't. Not paying attention.
Yeah, it pulls an immediately town portal out to defend this natural expansion here.
TP boots, so
Heard.
it wasn't a... His Necromancer's got to be careful. There's a lot of DPS between these two here. Does have quite a bit of healing, and the Baleful Towers actually provide Moonwell juice. There's a lot of mana left.
There we go.
It's now daytime.
Player's
Okay.
forces are under attack.
Does able to push him back with the massive level of summons. You would expect to see some dispel scrolls from Sheik, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of dispel scrolls going out. I've noticed that this new play meta as well of going with the searing javelins on the war chief, getting the high damage value items on them as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's also anti-air and
Well, doesn't that just allow melee to hit air? Doesn't that effectively do
Yes.
nothing for?
right now, but if he gets the Van Karstein vampires, they'll be incredibly important. Oh, he's already air.
Yeah, he can already hit air. That's
Sorry,
why.
it took me a second.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I think he's just getting it for the raw damage, which I mean it does add a lot of damage with the wind walk, being able to boost that up as well.
Plus 10. Inspired's got to be careful. He might lose his Dread Knight to Tower. Okay, pulling him back.
Is that a donkey? What was? Oh, it's a seal. Aw. Can I blow them up? Can you blow up a? Never mind. We'll figure that out later. I know in the game you can spam click on the critters and they explode. I wasn't sure if it worked as an observer.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, in a game sometime, just spam click on a sheep or something like it's a few dozen times and it'll just explode. Hilarious. It also works in StarCraft too.
30 years. Never knew that. Or whatever, 25 years, however old it is. Oh, DK, don't go down.
Oh my, what a save! 8 HP escape on the DK there.
Gotta be careful. He's being hunted by pterodons.
Yeah, the regeneration very much. Oh, he stopped looking at his unit. He definitely wasn't expecting the pterodons to meet up with him.
There's
and
a
a code.
coatl.
That's GG. Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah,
This is only level 1 though, so not the worst.
right. The Quaddle taking the board though, probably a scarier thing than losing his hero, to be honest. That reveal definitely, you know, triggering a series of events for him that could lead to the end of the game here.
We see him instantly throwing up 4 more Baleful Tower, 4 more towers.
Yup. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to establish some static defense here.
Trying to go straight to tier 3, building another. Oh no, he's just rebuying back his hero, which makes sense.
He's got a long ways to get to tier 3. With Inspired already on, or rather with fucking Sheik already on his tier 3 tech. That's a long ways to go. Looks like he's posturing to push into the natural expansion here.
Waiting for that stone thrower. Mercenary siege unit.
Yep. I've always thought the placement of this mercenary camp is always of this mercenary camp is always great for that, because it's a very short distance to be able to run with these stone throwers up from there.
Yeah, typically it's a Goblin Laboratory, but no such building exists in this mod, so they've all been replaced with mercenary camps.
Yeah, I've seen a lot more usage of the mercenary camps coming out lately. Particularly picking up the Bound Dragon. I've seen that come up in a few games now. And a lot more usage of the Mercenary Wizard healer coming out as well.
Mercenary healer is a big investment, but he can heal quite a shit ton, especially if you're good at micro. You can keep him alive. It is nighttime now, so he will have a bit of an advantage. Sheik does need to be a bit careful here, otherwise...
Yeah, these two Quotal can chain Cyclone the hero units and be able to get in as a fair amount of damage. Looks like one of the Quotal is full mana, the other has none. So we can assume we can get he'll have at least one more Cyclone.
Inspired getting a taste of his own medicine with the
I'm not sure about that placement there. Okay, yeah, now he's trying to pull it back. It was awfully adventurous placement of the stone thrower there. It almost got punished. He almost lost that siege unit very much for free.
You know, siege units are often a game of give and take. Requires a lot of hold positioning and stuff like that. Otherwise, you'll get baited out into positions you don't want to be in. You want to leverage range, you want to protect your siege engine, but also not overcommit at the same time.
Right.
Alright, able to cancel the tower though. Probably kill this worker eventually.
He's just trying to spam these skink towers up.
Just to keep the worker from dying. Takes out the necromantic energy, so we only got the single zombie.
surprised we haven't seen any more Coatl in production here from Sheik.
Got a third one.
Yeah, he does have 3 now. Aside from this tower, he's not building anything. He's got plenty of money and supply.
Yeah, inspired. Also, a little bit starved for wood, but other than that, doesn't have any true producing trucksters yet. And now he's building 3 chambers of the Undying at his natural. No doubt hoping to get his Necro army out while there's still a hit chance. This tower is gonna come up.
Yeah, he does get a single skink tower up here. And with the Coatl here to defend, that is going to make it a much better vantage point for this push.
Gets the stone thrower. Both heroes are low on mana.
Yeah, all the heroes have no mana. Oh, actually, okay, the DK has a little. He's been holding out.
He just healed at the tower, which gave him some. Going for a treasure of the lost world now, so he can easily restore life.
Only one, wait, these Coatl have inventory, or is that's display bug?
No, they have inventory.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like, not like that though. That's
yeah, right. That's display bug. Yeah, I figured they had inventory, but that was like, golly, man, he stacked the fuck out of these things.
I don't think they benefit from items either. So.
Oh, okay.
You have 2 slots that you can use them as mules.
Right, right. I was actually curious about that, because I knew that certain units had inventory. I wasn't sure if you could actually, like, be sticking all stats items on them or something. The DK getting very low.
Oh, it does go down.
Yep.
It's a little forward of the.
I'm gonna assume that he got silenced by the Coatl and just wasn't able to push any buttons there.
He did use his Howl of Terror right before he died, but wasn't enough. Couldn't get to the healing fountain fast enough. Necro arcs are in production.
Yep, this is the Hail Mary, with the Necroarchs being a tier 3 unit of choice. We can get a decent amount of them out. There is a world.
He just one-shots the Coatl before they can do anything. But with the boulder toss and he's gonna Cyclone Surround.
Brutal. Yeah, the War Chief coming in with the coupled with the Coatl DPS, and then Master Necromancer just fucking melted.
The 1-2 punch of the Liz. Does get his Necro Arcs out.
No, Necroarchs are on the board.
Yep. Sniping off.
That chain lightning
Hero out.
barely tickled them as well. I don't know if you saw that. It didn't even hit their health bar.
They have resistance skin, I believe.
Hero, yeah, hero armor type.
Oh yeah. So they have the natural damage resistance.
Yeah, if there was a unit that could stand a chance here, it's certainly the Necroarchs. He's still waiting. He's gonna try and hold back. And
sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying until he's gonna have to hold back. He's gonna try and hold back as long as he can here.
He's trying to get critical mass for sure. Trying to hit him on 2 fronts, forcing him to micro.
Another stone thrower joining the battlefield here. This siege unit is with the wall of skink towers here is gonna have a much easier time peppering away at these buildings than his.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying that his predecessor did.
Yeah, for sure. He's got a much better forward position. Unlocked the ability, paid a little extra cash for the burning one. Able to return some nuke damage though, finally. The night is coming. If he can hold out to the next night, he's got a chance.
Yep, that's The full minute out, yeah?
I'm terrible at this, but I'm sure you're right.
I can't remember what it was. I thought it was like roughly 30 seconds or something for an hour. I don't remember either.
Oh, that poor Necrodark gets...
Yeah, that Necroarch got deleted, putting him down to 2. Just keeping the hero unit cycloned while he comes in and picks off.
Oh, that's gonna be a chain.
Yikes. Yep.
To DPS.
They yeah, it's hard to tell which units or which abilities he's using there, but I know the quad will have the silence with renew, and then solid DPS overall.
Yeah, well, he's got the Thunderbolt from the Skink War Chief, so as soon as he's ready to end the Cyclone Chain, he leads with that, does the Windwalk nuke with the Skink War Chief. He's got 2 little short stuns with Pterodons, and then he also is using the Chain Lightning to finish things off. Oh, and he's got Ancient Stegodons joining.
An Ancient Stegodon? What the hell? I've never seen this unit.
It's their tier 3. Yeah, typically they're not super great. They don't attack up. Oh,
What?
how did it go invisible?
This motherfucker has invisible dinosaurs. I don't think that's fair. 1650 health. I was like, damn, that's, you know, it doesn't have a lot of armor on it, but yeah, I guess it doesn't need to. And
Yeah, against magic attacks, it's gonna have a bad time, but other than that, it's pretty tanky.
it's interesting because the Necroarchs literally do magic, right?
They have hero
Oh,
damage.
they have hero damage. Okay.
Levels are starting to get pretty high on the side of this lizard player, though.
Yeah, we're about to see a War Chief ultimate here pretty soon. Oh, actually, maybe not. Let's be honest, maybe not. That's a long ways to go as far as you know, Warcraft 3 games go.
Inspired pivoting to Tomb Banshees. They have a super buffed immolation ability that essentially lets them. It's called Howl of Terror, but it's like a massive ranged immolate, just a huge DPS on enemies.
Okay, so they ignore collision. They can go invisible at night. What's the other one here? And they can transform undead warriors into ethereal shades.
I don't know what that one is, honestly. Never used that ability. The big one is their Howl. Gets the Ancient Stegodon. Oh, he's got a geometric pyramid.
Oh, did he got the ley lines down?
Not yet, almost.
Oh yeah, they're going up right now, yeah. Where is that? Let's see. Because it has to be, what, the opposing corners? Or how the fuck does
Just
that?
opposite each other. Like parallel.
There we go.
So you'll see it in his one outside of his base and one outside
Yeah, there.
of Inspired base. Oh, TK goes down again, almost instantaneously.
Yeah, the Cyclone into stun combo, just too much to deal with here. Being able to just pick off and burst down these individual heroes.
Basically at will. He's got his first Tomb Banshee. All of them stacked up on each other.
Another Necroarch joining in as well.
He's got to drag himself over the turrets. He's starting the Howl. Getting some good DPS down on the workers and the priests and everything.
Yeah, one of the Quoddle actually pretty low here.
I think he killed one with the Necrotarch burst and the Howl combination.
I knew Night.
Oh,
Hey Bear loves these pylons.
Nah, except now he's sad because it's gonna make it difficult for dice.
Do you know what the pylons do once they're
Give
constructed?
you a bunch of extra gold and I believe mana and health return.
Okay.
They give you passive gold income.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I believe so. We talked about them being really good in the FFAs.
Because his gold count hasn't moved since like they were
It's like every
constructed.
5 minutes you get like 800 gold or something like that. It's not like trickle. It's like a lump sum.
I see. Which also brings up the point that Sheik has no mining. He has
Mined out.
he's mine. Yeah, he's nothing to mine. His gold is gone. He has fully mined out, and he has no expansion. So he's all in effectively right now.
800 in the bank.
Which that's enough for a quartal.
No, if his gold goes up, it's because of the pyramids.
Yeah, exactly. We'll know exactly how much money he gets.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, another quartal. Reinforcing, adding in here.
It's this earthquake. Whatever unit has earthquake, it really is tough for inspired right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Just killed 2 turrets. It looks like he might be abandoning his main.
As he should. I'm sure Inspired knows that his opponent has not expanded. If he has that knowledge, then he probably feels pretty good right now.
You know, he feels okay, right? He sees his win condition. He's got a tough fight ahead of him, but
Two of the Necroarch actually taking a big chunk of damage.
none of them go down though. Does get the stone thrower.
Yeah, the stone thrower goes down. The skink tower getting low here.
Takes one of the towers down.
The Quaddle are in pursuit. They do
Level
clip.
6.
Yeah, that's going to be a setup. We'll see if we get a stun combo in on the DK here. Oh, he slipped out. Looked like.
Careful, yeah. The chief's going low from the Necrotarch burst. One more round. Nah, he gets out. Gets to the. Sheik's saving his last amount of gold, I think, for healing items. Trying to get to the Moonwells. Oh, the ultimate. Super Shadow Strike.
Oh, but
If he can...
oh, 19 HP on the High Priestess there.
I know. 20 seconds done. GG.
All right. And Sheik takes this one. It was very well played. This was probably the longest siege we've seen in any match throughout this tournament. I'm pretty sure he was living in Sheik's base for, or rather in Inspired's base for the majority of that game.
Yeah, Sheik set up shop quite literally and enjoyed his cup of tea. Got slowly massaged with experience by eating summon after summon.
I wonder if the segue into Tomb Banshees was the play there.
Might have been a waste of cash. I feel like he should have tried to get some Van Karstein up. They're kind of immune to the Coatls bullshit as well. They do quite a lot of DPS. I think it would have been tough. They're good against sieging and picking off units like Coatl. I think it would have been tough for Sheik to deal with them at the time. I think that would have, with backed by the Necrotarch nuke squad, like a couple, one auto from those guys plus the Necrotarch would have, finished off. Often, how often did we see the heroes of Sheik getting away with barely any life?
Yeah, there was a lot of times in there where we had some very low health hero escapes.
So I think because of the way the brackets worked out too, where Inspired kind of inherited the slot from Dice because Dice couldn't continue playing in the tournament.
Okay.
Sheik had a free win. He started the series off 1-0. So that he won both games. So that means he swept Inspired, I believe. So Sheik wins. Sheik won the tournament. That's it. That's a game set match. Sheik.
Nice, fantastic. Very. I mean, it's deserved. Sheik's a fantastic player. He's brought a lot of really good matches today. I love that we saw vampires. You gotta be chilled out of your mind that you got to see.
Inspired play Van Karstein.
Yeah, that your main race was in the finals. In fact, like that's gotta give you some promise. Like this could be me. Like,
Oh no, I don't have the micro, but I like to see a player of Inspired's caliber play my main and my main specialization as well as he does. It does make me happy.
yeah. Well, also at that, I mean, then you have that confidence going into it, knowing that you know your race does have that dog in it, right? That you can definitely be competitive at the top level.
Unlike Skaven. No, I'm teasing.
Yeah. Hey lads, thank you a bunch for casting. Like this warms my heart that we had a total of 6 casters at the end of the day because Inspired was streaming, Sheik was streaming their POVs, and we had 2 Russophone casters and 2 Anglophone casters. Like this is hella cool. Thanks a lot, guys. And this last game is damn, it's worthy of the final. It was so cool. And names suck. Was it you that we discussed that Ziggurats are unusable, the geomantic pylons, or was it someone else? I'm trying to recall.
We talked about that a while ago.
Were you trying to persuade me that they are unusable? And I was like a bit skeptical that they may be used in the end. And yeah, we see it in the grand final.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Used it. Hell yeah, like I'm loving it. As the race designer, I'm loving every second of it. It was such a cool last game.
No, I think there's situations like where they're useful, and like Tyrannus Stand, I think you can do it in the middle because a lot of people don't check the middle all the time unless they're sending flyers over. I think you can do it in one of the maps, right? Because you can just swim to the corners and do it on the. You can do it on the islands, right?
Yeah, but also I'm like being a dummy Warcraft 3 player, I would never have thought to put up a Ziggurat in that position that he has done.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I just applaud Sheik's decision making.
It was right choice, especially since he was mined out. Could you confirm for me, right? The pylons, when they're linked, they do provide some gold, don't they?
Yeah, they provide 5% of your upkeep that you have lost since the start of the game every 2 minutes. So it can be lucrative if you're in upkeep for a long time. I don't think he was in upkeep for a long time, but in the end, like if it turned out to be a game when everyone's mined out, even like 50 gold every 2 minutes, it's something. It's not nothing.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. So and also the item, the Burning Spear of Chotek, he was using it to great effect to burn down buildings. So its special effect is tripled, and he has some free HP regen and some move speed at night and HP regen during the day. So it's
interesting.
Yeah, it's hella cool.
That's how right. A lot of their items, their tier 3 items, are improved by the pylons.
Yeah.
So that's how he was able to use the burning oil on the buildings.
Oh, okay. I thought that was from the stone thrower.
Yeah, I thought it was an upgrade for that as well. My bad.
Yeah, it's also such a cool decision to purchase this tier 3 item like Sheik. Like he came in prepared. He knows Lizardman very well. I'm a tiny bit frustrated that he didn't upgrade the Coatls because you can actually upgrade them. The bottom row is all for Coatls. but they can have like +4 armor, +200 max mana, but
Wow.
he managed to beat them.
Yeah, I was also surprised. I was looking for the upgrades on the Quaddles as the game went on. But I think it was just, I think that the ball drop was that not expanding. Just like well, getting tapped out of money there. He wasn't able to. He had to be a lot more careful with his currency. So I think that's why he elected to not go for those upgrades.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, it's super duper duper mega cool that you stayed with us, this evening or afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Yeah, I'm super grateful to you both, and also like you come at the very right time of us being, at the porch of this introduction to the ladder. And obviously, this means that my mod is like one of the most successful mods ever in its genre of like PvP. That we have this ladder. I hope nothing goes
Ultra
awry.
melee.
Nothing should go awry. Like there are a couple of hiccups, I suppose, in this tournament where Dice kind of handed the second place to Inspired, but that's super minor. Like I will like right now I'm feeling very happy and very confident that when I talk, and I think this is going to be like today or tomorrow, when I talk to the wonderful people of Warcraft 3 champions, I will be able to show them that you see we have this tournament, this player community, and we had an Anglophone cast, a Russophone cast, and people are interested in it. So this is something that definitely they should give it a try. And presumably starting the 6th of October, I hate this word, okay? October 6th, I'll just call it like that. If we can all just go to Warcraft 3 Champions, play like click one map, just find the game, and we will have an active ladder. Like
That sounds awesome.
yeah,
Yep.
it sounds super awesome. I'm super proud, super happy. It feels like a little bit like this pinch me moment if this is a dream, but yeah,
Yeah.
apparently it's happening. And yeah, and all thanks in no small parts to you wonderful people who make it all possible. And without the casters this would have been way lamer, like multiple orders of magnitude lamer. And with the casters it's just hella fun.
Nah,
So, yeah, I'm overjoyed, honestly, so thank you very much.
I mean, I'm just here talking about it, my guy. Thank you for making a good game.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. You built a good game. You build a good game, we will come. Right? Like that's both ways.
You're a great host too. So like people want to stay. We come because the game's great, but we stay because Nightmare is great.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Again, as I said, I'm just overjoyed. I'm just from the bottom of my heart. I'm super happy all of this is happening. And yeah, like season 2, and I hope many more seasons to come. Um, Great play by Sheik. I kind of wish I was here to cast with you guys, but this Kazakh guy, ally, he's a friend of mine, so we agreed in advance that we'll cast co-cast the 2 days together. And yeah, I was there with the Russophone cast the entire time. But yeah, it was hella pleasure that you knowing that you guys are co-casting in parallel.
Yeah. I it is what it is. Anytime there's matches going on, well, I'll pull them up on here. We didn't catch there's like one last set of matches that I don't know. You watched yesterday? Was it Dice 22 and Aranus? Was that the match that happened? They did it like really early on.
Yeah, so the situation was the following. Arenicus couldn't play in the evening,
Mm.
and so they opted to play with Dice a bit earlier, and no one was casting it because I wasn't home. And yeah, then there were 2 games in a row, Frostbitten versus Lemes, which was quite the upset. Like, no offense to Lemes, he's a great player, but honestly, I think everyone expected it to go Frostbitten's way, but Lemes won. And then
Yeah,
Dice defeated Lemes.
Yeah.
Lemmy's been playing really well lately. Both on Warcraft 3 and on here. He's been pulling a lot of a lot of W's that I don't think anybody would see coming. I was actually expecting him to go a little further into the bracket, but I think he did extremely well, and I think that we're gonna keep on seeing him in the finals, the semifinals, and stuff like that going forward.
Yeah, that would be super cool. But like people here are it's not tremendously standard for you just to have 1 or 2 main races. People normally when they play they branch out, and so Lemes, and he's not playing the strongest races. At least this is what we thought before yesterday, I suppose. So